So how do you overcome imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is usually where you feel like you have to fake it till you make it. You have to show that you have all of the skills, competence, but inside you feel like you actually don't. You don't feel like you're capable for the job at hand. I can think of an example where I was presenting for the first time in front of a pretty large workshop that was high stakes individuals, high level individuals. And I was really nervous before I got on stage. And I felt like an imposter. I felt like, who am I to be in front of these people, in front of this group? They're going to see through that I don't know all the things, which is typical for all of us to feel that at times, right? And so I had an amazing colleague who came up to me and he could sense my nervousness before I went up on stage. And he just said, "Hey, Rick, presentation 101. It's about the audience, not you." And right there, my whole focus shifted. So I had been thinking about myself, my self-consciousness, what I was worried about saying next, coming off as professional, all those things. And all of a sudden, he just helped me reorient to think about the value that you want to share with your audience. Focus on that instead. And that made all the difference. So instead of worrying about my own self-consciousness, my self-image, how I might come across, my full focus was on connecting with my audience. What do they care about? What's the thing that's going to move them toward taking a better action in their life, improving a mindset, whatever it might be. But all of a sudden, the pressure fell off my shoulders and I shifted toward a whole different focus on how can I serve? What's the value I can bring the person in front of me and not so much on myself? Give that a try next time your imposter syndrome starts knocking loudly on the door, and see where you can make that shift to a whole different perspective where you're focusing on your audience, a different stakeholder, someone at work, and tuning into what do they need? How can you really serve them to that next level? I'd love to hear how that goes for you.